Now, you know Erin Brockovich from her work with environmental issues, product flaws, and of course from Julia Roberts' Oscar-winning role about her work. But recently, she's championing a new cause. Please welcome Erin to the show. Thank you for welcome.
Royalty.
You know, Erin, you're known as a true consumer advocate, trying to make sure that the world is a safer place. Tell us about this new cause you're championing.
Well, normally what happens with me, is I track a lot of incoming information from the consumer. And I had gotten one email from a woman about Assure and some problems that she was having, and it was actually kind of horrific in my opinion. And then the next day I had a couple more, next day a couple more. And that's usually a red flag to me when I start getting 1 and 5 and 10 and 15 and 20. So we got on, there was an Assure Facebook. These women are terrific. They're about 2,300 strong. We created an Assure website where women could come and tell their stories. They felt like they didn't have a place to report. They didn't know what to do. And it just blossomed very, very quickly to thousands of stories with women who have had this procedure, the complications that are having. So we gave them that voice.
Are you finding that when women are having these complaints that they're doctors who put the device in, are they receptive to the complaints? Are they trying to help the women themselves as opposed to dealing with the company that makes it?
A little bit of both. In some instances, the doctors aren't sure what to do because once the device is in, it's pretty difficult to get it out. So they are calling the manufacturer. They're asking representatives what they should do. There's reports when the doctors do remove them, they're breaking. And it started with, many women complaining of severe pelvic pain. And it's now gone to where this device is moving in the body. They're having body scans. They cannot find them in the body. They are perforating organs. They are jeopardizing babies, and it has become a serious
Erin,
problem.
Here, again, like Dr. Rachel said, and I think it's so important, when you're talking about contraception, this, of course, being permanent contraception, this is something that a woman should be given a range of options, and they need to be given the risks and benefits and alternatives to the options that their doctor is suggesting.
Yes, and I could say from my perspective, I've sent a couple ladies to get the eSure, from the perspective, and they felt like this was a good option for them because what's happening is it's quick. They go into the office, they come out, they go back for a couple tests, a hysteroscopy where you actually look to make sure the tubes have actually scarred down. And I haven't had this problem personally, but reading your stories of the women's stories really, really touched my heart and made me think, well, maybe we need to reevaluate this. But what I can say is anytime, ladies or gentlemen, that you're getting an implant of any sort in your body, that there is a process that can happen where your body rejects the implant. And so these implanted devices are actually made out of nickel. And so a lot of times, if you have a nickel allergy and you don't realize it, this can cause havoc. So just do a little more research anytime you're having any type of procedure, particularly an implanted one, because situations like this can occur.
It's so true.